Hello everyone, I am Sean Roberts and I'm the pastor here at First Baptist Church of Herndon. And during the COVID-19 crisis, First Baptist Church of Herndon received a grant from North Star Church Network. And I just want to share with you what that grant meant to our church and how very important it was for the ministry that we do here. After everything started shutting down with the stay-at-home order and the quarantine, churches had to scramble really fast. And the first couple of weeks was very difficult. But after we settled in, I started looking out around the community right here by the church. And when you look out by our church, what you see are businesses, places where people work. And what we understood is that these businesses were starting to close. And if they weren't closing outright, they were going to be restricted in what they could do. And they were going to have to cut hours or lay people off. And we started thinking, what can we do to be the presence of Christ to these people who are losing work, losing hours, losing income? We looked, and restaurants are a big part of what's around our church. And an idea came that maybe we could use restaurants to help feed people who had lost income or were food insecure. And so I talked to our community outreach organizer, Kay Scary, and we started having a conversation about how we could help provide meals for people. And Kay's idea was that we could buy meals from the restaurants. We could help the restaurants who were struggling in this time buy meals and feed people who were in need. And so we started to come up with ways to gather names. We started contacting local businesses, telling them what we wanted to do. In the first week, we had 65 names of people that had lost income and that would need a meal. And we use the funds that we have from our benevolent fund at First Baptist Church to feed those people. But right after that first feeding, all of a sudden the numbers jumped up to 400 and then 800 to 1,600 people that needed help. And we were thinking, wow, this is an incredible need. How are we going to meet that need? We knew we would need help from other organizations and other churches, and we started contacting. And I saw that North Star was going to provide grants, and I quickly applied, told them what we were doing, and within the next day, North Star responded and said, yes, we like what you're doing, we're going to help you, here is a grant. And what that did was it told us that if we step out in faith, if we want to care for our people, that God is going to provide us what we need. North Star quickly acting, quickly looking to help churches in need, churches that are trying to do something, gave us the incentive to know we can do this. And what happened was First Baptist Church of Herndon could not do this by ourselves. The community stepped in, North Star stepped in, and we were kind of like that little kid who brought his lunch to Jesus. And that Jesus took our little loaves and our fish and multiplied it literally to feed thousands. We fed 400 people the next week, 800 the week after that, and 1,100 people last week. And we're going to feed 1,100 more this week. God is working. God is incredible. And I thank North Star for stepping in and being that first gift that gave us the courage to continue on. Thank you, North Star.